In an age of artificial intelligence, there's often a question that are we depending too much on technology to tell us how we feel, how we eat, how much should we sleep? And with the AI Impact Summit just concluding, these are some valid questions about how people are being dependent on technology. Is it right? Is it wrong? Well, I'm joined by this co-founder of Gabbit, Arpana Shahi, to answer some of these questions. Arpana, thank you so much for speaking to us. First of all, tell me, the market is actually flooded with too many options on smartwatches, wearables. What is the X factor that Gabbit brings to the table?
Thanks for having me here. So, like you rightly said, we are in an era where health is becoming very, very important for us. And that's the reason there are so many options out there. Why Gabbit stands out is because A, the form factor, like this is just as simple as putting a ring on and there's no bulky device sitting on your hand. So that itself makes it very convenient for people. And that's why more and more people are adopting that. And the market for smart rings is growing not just in India, but globally. Second, scientifically, it's proven that, this is more accurate than the way the smart watches work. So again, that becomes something that favors us as Gabbit and what we are doing. And thirdly, even within all the smart rings that exist out there, ours is unique because we have done a lot of firsts globally that no one has even thought of. For example, we are the first smart ring globally that has integrated all 4 pillars of health. So we have fitness, we have nutrition, we have sleep, and we have stress. And all of that comes together on that one app where you can see all of that coming together and giving you integrated health insights across 150 biomarkers, which is not just from the ring, but we integrate this with your smart scale, with your CGM glucose monitoring, with your blood work, and they all talk to each other.
You talk about the 4 pillars of health. Now, this makes it a very tempting offer for somebody like me or, ordinary citizens. It's a good offer to, take a monitor my health.
Yeah.
But tell me, how accurate are the results of this ring? And can I depend on this ring for making serious health decisions?
So the first part on how accurate it is as accurate as it can get with a health wearable. The idea is to give you a direction, to give you a sense of what zone you are in. The second part, whether you should make serious health decisions with it, no. You still have to consult a doctor. This is not a substitute for a doctor. This is a preventive health device. It's for you to see where you lie, what zone you are in. Are you in the zone which is more closer to red? Are you in the zone which is more green or more yellow? And we actually make it easy for users to identify that, because for a lot of our metrics, we tell you what is the range. We don't just give you what your data is. We tell you what is the expected range for someone like you, your age, your gender, and your kind of activity level, so that you can see where you fall. And is that something of a concern to you? In which case, you should actually go consult an actual physician or doctor.
Right now with artificial intelligence, there's a lot of concern about data privacy as well. Now, with this smart ring, one assumes that probably when I wear this ring, your ring is going to collect a lot of my data. Where does this data go? Is it protected? And what if I decide to remove this ring? Where does that data go then?
Sure. So it's as protected as your credit card transaction data. So it's as secure as it can be, because we very clearly state that for our users that we're not going to use it for any other purpose. So it's as secure as that. If at any point you choose to not wear the ring, you want to delete your account, all of that gets deleted. So, we are very particular about data privacy, and we follow all the laws and kind of guidelines that are around that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.